Hello everybody, welcome back to week 2 of Key Weekend. This week you have got Chris from Christchurch and you've also got Seddon who works here too. Today we're going to talk more about goal setting, but you've got me first for the Energizer and then you're going to go and see Seddon for the main lesson. Before we get into the main lesson though, as always, our awesome catchphrase. Let's go over to our catchphrase now. Key Weekend says,
and Key Weekend says,
if you want to grow,
when we want to grow,
we set a goal,
we set a goal,
improve your body,
improve our body,
mind and soul.
mind and soul.
Great job guys, let's move on to our Energizer. Welcome back. So our Energizer is about counting to 7 in Māori. It shouldn't be too hard. All you need to do is sit there where you are, like me, and follow along with exactly what I say. Are you ready? Number 1 in Māori is tahi. So you say tahi. Say it out loud so you can make sure that you can pronounce that word correctly. Tahi. That's number 1. Number 2 is rua. Number 2 is rua. It's got like an R sound at the beginning. Rua. Toru is 3. Fa is 4. Rima is 5. Ono is 6. And fetu is 7. So let's go through those again and read the words here on the screen and say it out loud along with me. Are you ready? So, number 1 is tahi, rua, toru, fa, rima, ono, fetu. Okay, so we're going to go through that one more time and then we're going to add in some action. So say it along with me, read the words on the screen if you need to. Number 1 is tahi, rua, toru, fa, rima, ono, fetu. Good? You got that? If you haven't quite got that, feel free to pause the video and go back and keep practicing until you know what numbers 1 to 7 are. Because now we're going to add in some actions. The first action is very, very simple. All we're going to do is slap our knees as we count up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in Māori. So just like this, it would be tahi, rua, toru, fa, rima, ono, fetu. Now let's do that together. You say out the words and tap on your knees as we go. Ready? Let's try it. And tahi, rua, toru, fa, rima, ono, fetu. Hopefully you got that. We're going to do it one more time to make sure it's perfect. Tahi, rua, toru, fa, rima, ono, fetu. Great job. Hopefully you kept up. We're going to go straight into round 2. Round 2, we're going to add a clap. It's going to be tahi, rua, toru, fa, rima, ono, fetu. Are you ready? Hands on knees. Follow along with me. Say the words out loud and let's go. Tahi, rua, toru, fa, rima, ono, fetu. One more time, let's practice that. Tahi, rua, toru, fa, rima, ono, fetu. Okay, we're going to do round 1 followed by round 2. So round 1, if you remember, is just on your knees. We're going to count up to 7 by tapping on our knees. And then we're going to go straight to round 2 where we tap and clap at the same time. Ready? So just the knees first round. It is tahi, rua, toru, fa, rima, ono, fetu. Round 2. Tahi, rua, toru, fa, rima, ono, fetu. Does that make sense? Let's try it one more time so it makes sense. Round 1, straight into round 2. Ready? Hands on knees. Tahi, rua, toru, fa, rima, ono, fetu. Round 2. Tahi, rua, toru, fa, rima, ono, fetu. That should make perfect sense by now. All right, so we're going to add in the next one. Round 3 is double clap. So this is what round 3 will look like. Tahi, rua, toru, fa, rima, ono, fetu. See, it's very similar to round 1 and 2, except we're clapping twice. Have a practice with me. Say the words out loud again so we make sure we get it right. Start with your hands on your knees. And this is round 3. Tahi, rua, toru, fa, rima, ono, fetu. One more time, let's practice that. Tahi, rua, toru, fa, rima, ono, fetu. Okay, so now it's getting more challenging. We're going to do round 1, 2, and 3 together. Remember, round 1 was just knees. Round 2 was knees and then clap. And then round 3 was knees, double clap. Okay, let's go. Round 1, say it out loud. Tahi, rua, toru, fa, rima, ono, fetu. Round 2. Tahi, rua, toru, fa, rima, ono, fetu. Round 3. Tahi, rua, toru, fa, rima, ono, fetu. Hopefully you got that. Let's try it one more time before we go into round 4. All the way through. Round 1, round 2, round 3. Ready? Hands on knees. And let's go. Tahi, rua, toru, fa, rima, ono, fetu. Round 2. Tahi, rua, toru, fa, rima, ono, fetu. Round 3. Tahi, rua, toru, fa, rima, ono, fetu. Hopefully you made it through that round 2. And then we're going to go straight into round 4. Round 4. We're going to add a click in. So it starts with tahi, rua, toru, fa, rima, ono, fetu. Did you get that? So tahi, rua, toru, fa, rima, ono, fetu. So knees, clap, click. Knees, clap, click. See if you can practice that. Knees, clap, click. Knees, clap, click. Let's try that one more time. Tahi, rua, toru, fa, rima, ono, fetu. Okay, we're going to see if we can go from round 1 straight to round 2 to round 3 to round 4. Remember, round 1, knees, knees, clap, clap, knees, clap, click. Let's see if we can do it. From round 1. Tahi, rua, toru, fa, rima, ono, fetu. Round 2. Tahi, rua, toru, fa, rima, ono, fetu. Round 3. Tahi, rua, toru, fa, rima, ono, fetu. Round 4. Tahi, rua, toru, fa, rima, ono, fetu. Oh, even I almost messed that one up. Already, we're going to try that again from beginning to round 4. Already. Whew. Tahi, rua, toru, fa, rima, ono, fetu. 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 Yay! I almost messed that one up. Okay, so if you've made it to that round successfully, maybe we can do it one more time but faster, or I'll see if I can do it one more time but faster. I may even mess this up. Are you ready? Tahi, rua, toru, fa, rima, ono, fetu. 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 Yes, made it. Well done, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed that. If you want to go back and practice that again till you get it perfect, feel free to do so and get those numbers up to 7 in your head. Next thing now is we're going to go on to Seddon for the main part of our lesson. See you soon.
Kia ora everybody, Seddon here, and I hope you guys are ready for an awesome activity. Because we're talking about ways that we can make our goals easier, you have to actually have a goal. So I'm going to give you some goals right now. Your goal is to do 3 things. The first thing is you need to do 5 push-ups. The second thing you need to do is you need to run all the way around your house. And the last thing I need you to do is I need you to solve this problem. What is 4 times 8? Now I want you to think about, if you completed it, how could you have done it faster, or how could you have done it better? What would have made it a little bit easier for you? And if you were like, that's too hard, I don't really want to do it, what would have made you want to do it? Think about that for me. When we make goals, we do it to improve ourselves, so we know that we should be doing them. Maybe you didn't do 5 push-ups because you can only do 3. Maybe you didn't want to run around the house because it's too hard, and maybe you didn't want to do the multiplication because you don't know your times tables. Now, these are all fair, but we want to improve. So what's something that we can do, what's something that we can change to make it easier for us to achieve these goals without actually changing the goal itself? Pause the video now and think of a strategy for each one. Now, I've thought of some examples for each of them as well. So for the first one, for the push-ups, I'd say do as many as you can normally and then make the push-ups easier. So maybe do 3 push-ups normally and then do the rest of them on your knees. That might make it a bit easier. Now for the run, I find this one really tough because I hate to run. So something that might make me want to run is if I reward myself with something that I do like to do afterwards. So say I run all the way around the house, I'm going to reward myself with maybe 20 minutes of colouring in a colouring book, which I really enjoy. Now, the maths problem is a really difficult one because if you know how to do times tables, then it's relatively easy and it's simple to do, but if you don't know how to do it, like, what are you supposed to do? Just magically learn how to do it straight away? Of course not. The way that I would solve that problem, if I couldn't do my times tables, is I'd get someone to help me. So I'd maybe get one of my parents or my siblings to come and help, and they can teach me how to do it. Not do it for me, they can show me how to do it and we can do it together. Now, think of your own goal and think of ways you can make this easier to achieve, because I know you want to improve, so give yourself the very best chance you can. Alright guys, I hope you've enjoyed the lesson so far. It's now time for us to get into our GKQs. Kia ora guys, just getting my car ready for level 2, gonna go see some friends. Can't wait, it's gonna be a blast. But I do have a question for you guys. What's an animal that you might find on a farm? Might find a deer, a sheep, a cow, a chicken, a pig. You can find plenty of animals. Hey there guys, just practicing my resilience, trying to get my tyre sorted before level 2 so I can go out and hit some trails. Now my question for you guys is, what do cows drink? If you said milk, not exactly, they actually drink water. Hey there, I made this one myself, it's actually an old family recipe. What does E2 mean? It means stand up. Alright guys, I hope you've really enjoyed the lesson today. As always, we're going to finish up with a catchphrase. So, warm up your knees and keep hands. When we want to grow, we set a goal, improve our body, mind, and soul. Okay, that's all from us. See you guys next week. Ka kite.